day now. We got you. We got you. I know I said it's good to see you. I love that. That's fresh anyhow. So hey, today on our channel, on this channel that we call what?
Fklef TV.
You know real nice. You know what we give you. What do they give themselves? I know Sabi. Sha, stay with us. Okay, to what? We're gonna be right back.
Hi, welcome. This is Fklef TV.
This place, your number one entertainment blog. Pop, OPP, OPG. Back to back entertainment gist. People say we go to joke.
Everything trending. You know.
He joke everything. This bread what?
No be. I give it.
Don't forget to do what? Click the subscribe button. Yes, subscription is what? Absolutely free.
Fklef TV.
Don't forget again, this bread is not what? It's not. Welcome back, guys. Alright, so today we have a very juicy. Is it juicy? Okay, no, it's not juicy, it's juicy. I don't know, whatever it is.
Interesting.
Whatever it is, yes. Sweet, amazing topic for you today. Sometimes it's going to benefit you, sometimes it's going to help you. You know what we do at Fklef TV? If people don't rate us enough, people are supposed to be
everything.
Entertainment, everything. Alright, so today we're going to be discussing genotype, blood group, and what?
In marriage.
That's right. Very, very important. I mean, very crucial. So, what are the basic things that you need to know about genotype? And the basic things you need to know about blood group and all of that before marriage. So you know how it works is that for every person out there, one of your basic first date questions is what?
What is your genotype?
No even dollar.
Like please.
No dollar.
Don't say let's see how it goes.
What is going anywhere?
You will not know.
One of the basic things that you don't want to do to your child is to see them in pain. Trust me.
Yeah.
You don't want to have a child that is sickle cell. Shout out to all warriors out there. We are rooting for you. Love, light, and God's grace upon you in the name of Jesus. May you always have strength to go through the crisis.
Yeah.
So now back to the matter. The matter right here is that you don't want to have another. Okay, man, not talk this one. So I know what do you feel about genotype?
Genotype. Okay, first off, we know the different genotypes we have.
Are you sure we know it? I beg.
Okay, maybe you don't. All right. We have AA.
That's right.
We have AC.
That's right.
We have AS.
That's right.
We have SC.
That's right.
And we have SS.
SS. She say I will do them like this.
AA,
AS,
AC, SC, SS.
Yeah.
So those are the 5 different genotypes that we have.
Alright, so now some people say that there is CC2.
Yeah.
No, but it is actually rare. You know, AC2.
Very rare.
AC2 is rare actually. AC is not that common. Is it
SC.
AA, AS, SS, but
that
SC. Most people know SC, AC. Remember, just imagine say you go do your genotype, that's AC. You go say air conditioner. You know, not be air conditioner, just AC. You get.
The first time I actually heard AC, I was like, okay, what's this? And I think I was discussing with someone, and the fact that he said he has never heard of anything C before.
Actually, most people don't know. That is why we are telling you, basically, show you guys. So we are educating you and all. So when I say CC, I don't mean show me CC. Okay, really. Let's come back to the game. So now, here it works. How it works is that AA, they are the what? They are the king. You know.
Yeah.
That's why they are very proud people. You know. That yes. Actually, so in marriage, you people should know. I know that you people can say that okay, and you know these things. But what about people that don't know it? Sure, you get. That's why we are going through the stress of listing everything and matching everything together for you, just for yourself.
So you understand and know.
Alright, so AA and AS, then they're right. Sure, you get. AA and SS, AA and everybody, then they're right. You see, AS and AS. Don't
try it.
Don't.
You might not be so lucky.
Don't do it. AC and AS. Well, don't even think that the C means that it's not yet set. Why? It is nothing to do. You don't want to do it. Of course, you cannot do AS and SS now. Oh well, what you people can do if it's just basically a love affair and you don't want kids out of it, you get.
Okay, well.
There are some people out there that they don't want to have kids. Sure, you get. If it's just you and your husband, you want to adopt, you want to do other things for the community.
Don't risk.
No, don't do it. Okay, now technological advancement. Some people are getting married, AS and AS, but there's a way they do it too. Don't go and say because I know mommy clinical, daddy clinical. You are wondering that they have just one child. That calm down. There's a way they work it. But truth is that you don't necessarily have to subject yourself to such emotional whatever just because there will always be correct guys out there, correct ladies out there. I know it is hard. That is why we're telling you that first date questions should be what is your genotype? And you out there, I don't want to believe that you are grown and you don't know your genotype. They are saying you are always LD, you know they fall sick. People believe that
how many times you have malaria in a year. So people actually
believe that because you are LD, that you are AA, it will shock you. It will shock you. So first off, just find out what is your genotype. You understand that one. What is the genotype? The other person
you are going into anything with, don't go with the flow.
You already know that AC and SC they are not compatible. But if you don't know now, I'm telling you, he loves you and I always love you till the end of time. Don't
love does not allow things like that.
Love is not always very interesting. It's not like every time in your marriage you're going to be feeling in love. No, it is beyond that. Just imagine both of them will frustrate each other.
You know one funny thing, I just remembered something. I was talking to someone like I think last year or something, and he was like he's married, and then he has a daughter, their first child is SS, they are both AS. And I was just like, okay, the way he was talking, I was like, okay, what's your point? He was like, Shebi is her fault. Like, okay, wait, you are AS. He was blaming the wife. And then you're saying it's the woman's fault.
And truth is that those guys are going through a lot. Trust me, you cannot bear to see your child suffer as a parent. So instead of going through that stress and looking at how strong you are, don't do it in the first instance, please. I know it's hard to separate. You love him, he says the right things, he makes you feel like a woman, he takes you out on dates.
That's why before you start doing second dates, understand these things.
You can be smashing each other, but basically don't take it serious.
If you know you are the type that is not emotionally, you cannot even stay with friends to benefit.
You cannot chop and clean out and move it. Don't do it, please. I'm begging you, basically. Alright, so yes, on blood group, basically how it works is that blood group does not affect your marriage, basically.
In fact, most people, even grown adults, do not know their blood group. So most people don't know how important it is in.
It really doesn't affect who you marry, basically. Do you understand?
Or like
it is
genotype.
Not, yes, genotype is the cocoa of it, like who you marry. Do you understand?
That one.
You cannot say that it's God's will and it's SS, AS. Well, miracles happen basically, but you have to ensure that the miracle happens first before you say I do, basically. No, I can't love you. I don't know what I asked this point, but yes, back to our blood group stuff. So there are actually four
general
basic types
groups.
Of blood groups. We have A, B. It looks like we're reciting alphabet, and the AB. Alright, so now we'll break them down here because to all of those things I've just mentioned, there's always a positive and a negative. So we have A positive, A negative, B positive,
B negative,
and O positive.
I'm not doing this.
AB.
And AB negative.
Oh, okay, goodness. So I just that for you, we should not be taking life too seriously. We're having for Muslim
even if it's genotype and blood group.
Genotype and blood issue. Okay, so your blood group here is not something that you can go and change later in life. Take it like genotype too. It's not something that you can change. Basically, it is, and that is because you inherited it. They gave it to you as a gift to your parents, and that is why we are talking about this genotype, because whatever it is you are giving your child. So if you are AA and your wife is AS, no, if you are AS and your wife is AS too, both of you are AS, you have to be AA. Well,
congrats.
Well, it could be science, but most times are not. It is paternity fraud. Yeah, I said it. That's right. So back to genotype. There's this thing they call
blood group.
Okay. There's this thing they call resource factor. I guess they call it RH, basically. So it is what we are going to be dealing with today.
Basically on blood group.
So the resource factor is an inherited protein that is found on the surface of the blood cells, of red blood cells, basically. So if you don't have that protein, that means that you are RH negative. You get, but if you have it, that means that you are RH positive, basically. So it is actually very important to basically, and it actually has to do with mother and child this time around. It is not so much about husband and wife, it's about mother and child. So you have to know all of these things. If you are RH positive and your child is RH negative, how can it affect it, basically? So yeah, if a woman is RH positive, basically, it is not going to affect the baby in any way, whether the baby is RH negative or positive, you get. But okay.
So like most women that are RH negative, for instance, are also expecting RH negative babies. Just like she rightly said, it
most
is
times
always passed on like that. It is always inherited. But the problem, however, is if the pregnant woman is RH negative and the baby she's expecting is RH positive, it will definitely affect the antibodies of the baby's RH.
Be releasing some things that will be affecting the red blood cells of the child. Basically,
so it is definitely not healthy for the child.
So how it works, guys, is that we are not medical practitioners. You understand? It is not like this is your final authority on this particular topic. It is just to like introduce it to you if you've not heard about it before and make more research, basically. And so the good part of it is that it is not like all the things we have stated is not without solution. Genotype and Delta was not a solution unless you people decide that you don't really want kids and all of that. But this blood group matter. That is why it is very important for you to take your antenatal very serious, like very serious. So in the early days of the antenatal, it is supposed to be discovered by your doctor. So if they now see that okay, you are doing this one, now, or there is some sort of connection between the umbilical cord and all of that. So yes, there's all this antidote. It's something like poison, but I don't know, maybe not antidote, but it's some sort of whatever that is supposed
medical
to give
solutions.
you. Yeah, that's it. Medical cure for it. So yes, I guess we have tried for you people. Don't forget, we are not doctors. We are not giving you the solid authority, and we're just telling you what we know about it.
Just
make better research.
Exactly.
Please.
Read more.
Genotype is a very serious issue. It is extremely serious for a marriage to
For
stand.
things like this, ignorance is not an excuse.
It is not, though. Honestly, do this thing. Go for your genotype. You know the genotype of your boo, babe, whatever it is. And please, yes and yes, if you don't do it, they said technology. Don't. Okay, I'm getting more concerned than I should. So yeah, that's it. All love and light from us. If this is the aspects that you are clicking this video, don't forget to
like this video and subscribe to this channel,
which is totally off charge. Alright, so we'll see you again. Bella ciao, Bella ciao.